Hey there, beautiful humans. Welcome to another episode of Something to Think About, where we dive deep into the wonderfully weird landscape of human nature. Today, we're exploring something that's been dancing around in my brain for weeks, a concept I'm calling the curiosity paradox. Buckle up, because we're about to take a wild ride into the most fascinating territory of all, our own minds. The childhood of curiosity. Let me take you back. Picture a small child. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's a kid you know. There's this magical moment when they start to discover the world. Everything is a question. Everything. Why is the sky blue? How do birds fly? What happens if I put this spaghetti in my nose? That pure, unbridled curiosity is basically human magic. It's the same curiosity that has sent humans to the moon, decoded the mysterious language of our own genetic code, and created art that can make strangers weep from across the room. But here's where things get complicated. That same brain, that incredible, powerful curiosity engine starts to change. And not always in the way you might expect. The complexity trap. As we grow older, something weird happens. Our curiosity doesn't disappear, but it transforms. It becomes selective, guarded. Sometimes, it even becomes a defense mechanism against real understanding. Imagine curiosity as a beautiful, wild river. In childhood, it rushes everywhere, touching everything. But as we age, we start building dams. We create barriers. We become careful about what we let flow through our mental landscape. Why? Because understanding is hard work. Our brains are essentially lazy energy conservation machines. Complex thinking requires genuine effort. It's so much easier to sort the world into neat little boxes. Good versus bad. Right versus wrong. Us is them. But real life laughs at those simple categories. The comfort of ignorance. Let's get uncomfortably honest for a moment. Sometimes not knowing is just safer. Knowledge can be terrifying. It challenges our beliefs. It makes us question the stories we've told ourselves about the world, about others, about ourselves. Think about the last time you encountered information that completely contradicted something you believed. How did it feel? Uncomfortable? Threatening? That's the paradox in action. Our brains have these incredible defense mechanisms. Cognitive biases that help us maintain our current worldview. One, confirmation bias. We seek information that agrees with what we already believe. 2, cognitive dissonance. We actively avoid information that might make us uncomfortable. 3, availability heuristic. We judge how likely something is based on how easily we can remember examples. These aren't flaws. They're survival mechanisms that helped our ancestors navigate a complex, often dangerous world. But in today's information-rich environment, they can hold us back. The social media effect. And oh boy, let's talk about how modern technology amplifies this paradox. Social media algorithms are basically curiosity killers. They don't want you to explore. They want you to stay in your comfortable bubble. Click, scroll, agree, repeat. Headlines are designed to provoke, not to inform. Complex issues get reduced to catchy slogans. Nuance becomes the enemy of engagement. But here's the beautiful truth. Real understanding lives in the messy middle. Embracing the complexity. So how do we break free? How do we reawaken that childlike curiosity while also becoming more sophisticated thinkers? Practice intellectual humility. The most powerful words in learning, "I might be wrong," or "tell me more." These phrases are curiosity superchargers. Seek diverse perspectives. Talk to people who think differently. Not to argue, not to convert, but to understand. Each perspective is a piece of a larger puzzle. Create space for reflection. In our hyper-connected world, we rarely sit with information. We consume, we react, we move on. But true understanding requires stillness, reflection. Ask better questions. Instead of who's right, try, what can I learn here? What am I not seeing? What might be true that I don't yet understand? The real invitation. The invitation isn't to know everything. It's to stay open, to remain a perpetual student of life. Our world doesn't need more people who think they have all the answers. It needs people brave enough to keep asking questions, to keep learning, to keep growing. This week, I challenge you. Find something you think you totally understand and ask yourself, what might I be missing? Stay curious. Stay kind. And remember, the most interesting landscape is the one between what you know and what you're about to discover. Until next time. Please like, share, and subscribe.